Okay, we're on the inside of the coach now. We're going to go over some things you need to know. Right here is going to be your control panel right beside the entry door. All right, with these here, entry light, okay, and that's going to be a different light outside. You have your living quarters lights. That's all these lights here. This is a blank. This is because they did not use this, there's no curbside light. Water pump switch, and then your water heater controls. You can use gas, electric, or both depending on demand. You have your slide out in and out, awning, extend, and retract. Anytime you do extend the awning or the slide, once you get to a certain point, and you're bringing it in and it stops, you stop. It's okay to give it a little touch. Don't overhold it. You can ruin the motors. You have your battery, fresh, black, gray 1, and gray 2. Now, as you can see, it says OPT, which means optional. You do not have 2 gray tanks. You only have this single 1 gray tank. So that's the one you're going to read. Turn it around. We're going to look at your thermostat. A couple things you need to know. These are not buttons. You're just going to place your finger on them, kind of like a touch screen with a phone. That activates it. It turns blue. Touch it one more time, and it will start giving you readouts as to what's going on. Auto fan would be the mode right now. Hit it again. You're going to change. It's going to say cool in the corner here. That's air conditioning. Set your temperature wherever you want it to be, and then it will kick on. Mode one more time, and you come to the furnace. Temperature setting, same thing. One more time, turns it off, and then eventually this light, and it will shut down. There is a piece of paper we're going to give to everybody that it basically explains the maintenance that comes with every coach that we ever sell. We're going to go over the range here. Fold, and fold one more time. As you can see, you get your cords hanging down here, so be very careful when you're ever trying to light these burners that these cords are well out of the way. This igniter here is going to light all 3 burners up top and the oven pilot. Now it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to turn this and light just like that. If you want to do the oven, however, you're going to turn it to flame. It has a little flame here. You're going to push and hold. Once you've pushed and held for about a second or two, then you're going to start igniting like that until the pilot actually lights. Once it's lit, you can release the button. They say 15 seconds and then release, but sometimes it's sooner. Then you can activate the temperature you would like to have. Turn it back off. Fold this down. I want the cords in there. Last thing I can tell you about this is there's a switch here for the lights that run across these knobs, but that is also the oven light as well. Okay. Go over to the fridge while we're here. We're going to turn it on. Anytime you turn it on, the light on the inside should function, and a little light that says auto should be there. In the event that the light is on in here, and that light is not on up there, the problem is this is switched directly to gas. You will be using no 110 power to cool your refrigerator. What you're going to want to do is always see that auto light. That way you can use your electricity, and in the event it's not available, power outage, it's going to flip directly over to LP. The last thing that you can control on here is a little slider on the back ribs. There's a sticker right beside it that says cooler at the top, warmer at the bottom, which means you can slide that slider up to make it cooler in the fridge if desired. Down here you're going to find breakers and fuses, all labeled for your convenience. You're going to have your DVD player / radio. This is already hooked up to this TV that's here. As you can see, this is the travel strap for that. And the remotes for those are going to be here. We're going to go over how to drop the table down. And the table is going to rest on these little areas here with some Velcro there and things like that to keep it from moving. But what we're going to do is pull this out just so you can see how to drop the table. You're going to flick this over. It should hold out by itself. Once you've done that, you just pull towards yourself and it should start breaking down. Okay, and it's just going to swing down into the lower section. Once you're there, then you can take this, slide it into place, and that's how you're going to want to travel with that. That way it doesn't go sliding around. It's not falling over. You're not going to damage your floor. Coming in here, there's 2 things to know about the bathroom itself. Halfway down on this panel adds water. All the way down is flush. And one last thing, the drain location for this shower. When stepping into the shower, you're going to want to step to the right or to the left of the drain. If you're stepping directly on the drain, there's a possibility that you can crack the shower pan because there has to be a trap for the drain and there's no support directly on the drain. Once you're in the shower, it's okay because your weight's then dissipated. But if your first initial step, try to avoid stepping on the drain.